Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 20, Day 4. It is a red day, which means we're probably just going to be throwing the loop for now. Of course, we have to deal with the really annoying infinite loop that's still going to be existing probably until next patch. So, got a loop against a loop as one of the only few solutions that we have. So let me go find a team in all of our teaminess. And seriously, where'd it go? I know exactly what the team is. I just can't find where it is in all this mess. Is it the purple mana one? That is... no. That would not be it. That would not be the pure red. There it is, pure red. The one that says pure red. No, that isn't it either. You know what? It's because it's this one. The trolls. I don't think I actually have a slot saved. If I did, I might have overwritten it for something else. But there it is. Rock Troll, Dark Troll, Elm Grim, and Furnace. Let's go. It's basically one of my normal teams. Yeah, it's Guild War friendly. Hello, Gilax. Hello, Lowlight. Hello, Henny. Hello, Steve. Hello, Strawn. Welcome all. Welcome. And just as a reminder, we will be canceling tomorrow morning stream that we normally do. It's been a while since we actually canceled one, but I'll be doing some kind of esports thing. So hopefully we'll end up winning on that. Already went through the qualifiers, so this will be for all the monies. So we'll see if I actually get anything. Other than that, we will be making the nightly stream like what we would normally do, like right now. That's going to be longer tomorrow. Plus, we're going to give out a code tomorrow night to make up for the fact that we didn't do any in the morning. So we'll have that. Okay, so he skulls us again. He is being really annoying with his drains. And I don't want to throw this down because he's going to be able to hit us with that. So we're just going to take a brown. If we end up missing with that purple, it would be really bad. So we'll throw this purple. I don't mind missing with that one. I wish we wouldn't, but it's not as bad as missing with a dark troll. So we'll go through the dark troll now. And ideally, we can just infinite loop until the win. And that is not going to happen. But we could... never mind. Yeah, we could try doubling brown. Hope we get lucky. Elmagrim again. Then Infernus for the win. That is not what I just said. Okay. So that happens. Yellow Surge, I don't believe is enough mana. No, it is not. Though he does die to burn, so at least we got something good going. That gives us Dark Troll, double into Elmagrim, and then we won. Actually, we can just Infernus at this point. And that is match. That's actually a pretty decent amount of damage when there's only 2 troops left. That's guaranteed like 60 damage on both those 2 troops. Sounds like you just woke up. That is slightly so, yes. I did say I was going to take a nap, and I have been napping almost the entire time. I woke up about an hour ago. So you would be correct if you said that I sound like I just woke up, because that is a true statement. I ended up eating, taking a nap, and then that nap lasted a lot longer than initially anticipated. But, oh well. Well rested. Gonna need to be well rested for tomorrow anyways. Actually, probably right after the stream, I'll be heading to bed. Normally, I stay up and just mess around with a few other things. But today, I'm pretty much just immediately going to bed once we finish up tonight. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat. No, famine! Famine! Come back. Give us that mana. I need that mana. Okay, well, I don't want to drop this down, so I'm going to just take the brown over there. Generally, you don't want the colors that you're trying to multiply on the edges of the board. You want them more towards the center, because it gives more of a chance that they'll extra turn somewheres. Oh, he's using that new weapon. I've never actually seen anyone bother using one of these before. Deal... oh! It's because of Guild War Day. Aha. Deal 30 damage to the first enemy. Deal triple if they use red mana. Interesting. So that does 90 damage to every single thing we ever do. Interesting. That is actually a decent amount of damage in this context. That is definitely a decent amount of damage. But we already won, so oh well. Looks like we do lose some points, but it's not that big a deal since we still easily get the win very quickly with a lot of mana and a lot of damage. Green is starting to become your worst? Why? You can just double green, or double giant spider, double kraken. It even hits through all the impervious right now. That or just spam KrissTigger. You can't go wrong with spam KrissTigger. Not the strongest thing out there for Green Day, but it does work. Hello, Free Nightmare. Welcome. Reds are your worst day? Yeah, I do have to say that Reds are probably still my worst as well. Aside from this team. Actually, once we got this team, it wasn't the worst anymore. But prior to me doing this team, like when I was doing the Crimson Bath thing, yeah, it was pretty bad, actually. But this team can pretty consistently gain a decent score. So I'm not really too concerned with Red Day for the most part anymore. Let's see, what is my hardest day these days? based on every single team I currently use. I believe it might actually be Purple Day, despite it having some of the most options. It just doesn't have as many options to actually synergize. But then again, we have Herdmaster and stuff. I don't even know. Yellow Day is definitely fine. Red Day is definitely fine. Could be Blue Day as well. It's a little bit clunky with how we have to get our mana and everything. Like, move that over, move that over. Anything else we need to go do? Actually, I probably shouldn't have done those purples. No, we still got it, so it doesn't matter. And it is match. Let's just do it this way. Oh, never mind. We could have gotten more points if we did the Infernus. Oh well. Yeah, Queen Mab can be very annoying. Wisp into Queen Mab into the automatic freezes. The battles are going pretty quick today. Scion, Alchemist, Double Famine. Might be one of the quickest days we actually team wiped them all. So far, so good. Except for that one little hiccup where we lost a troop, but still. Other than that, it's been going very well today. Let's see. Also, any of you that didn't see earlier, in earlier stream, we ended up becoming the first person ever to do Warlord 4 Arena completed with every single battle. So that was a pretty nice achievement that we did earlier. Might try making a highlight reel for it, but yeah, it ended up happening on the previous stream that we ended up doing the one during the day, the one with the little flame next to it. That one. Actually, I think it says it even in the title. Because we end up changing the title to that. Just please stop famining. Please stop famining. Okay. What's the game plan then? It's already stunned. I do want to keep it stunned though. Just in case. So is it really my biggest threat if that's the one that's draining me though? Is there no brown or anything we could take? Yeah, I guess we just go for some yellows then. Let's see. Where to move, where to move. Alright, we'll just try taking a skull there, we don't get it. Gives us a bunch of yellow. I don't really need Infernus though. It's like the last thing I should be trying to focus on for mana. Okay, so we'll go double the brown. Get that down. Nice. 7 purple on the board, that is not going to land. 8, that does not help much. Well, gotta get it. Attempt it. Okay, we lost. This is over. Unless we can get one really nice loop going. Which we might be able to. Okay, here's our last stand. If we don't get it now, we're not going to get it. Ooh, skull though. I gotta go for it. Okay. I can hope he tries getting skull distracted. It's probably not going to happen though. Yeah, I'm just going to have to skull and hope for double purple. Oh wow, we actually got an extra turn to some of that, all that mess. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, except there's like 4 purple on the board. Literally 4 purple on the board. Slightly more now. Not an extra turn though. No, famine! Oh, there goes Elma Grim. And he does have 0 attack. The only thing he has now is famine. If we can just get past him constantly using famine, we could win at this point. Problem is he constantly keeps using famine. So that's not really gonna happen. Okay, we can double purple, so we got that going. We can double brown, that's actually a lot better, though it doesn't actually give us much, but it might give us a better board that we can work with. That won't miss. No, if anything, it actually disabled us more than it helped. Well, I gotta keep doing it. Double the brown, double the purple. Nothing else, we have them burned for like the rest of the battle. And take the other purple, throw down an Infernus. What was the reward for me doing the thing? I think it was 4,800 souls and a bunch of other stuff. Long story short, it was not worth it. Obviously. But we wanted to do it just to be the first. Still no one has perfect scored it though. We were 1 win off right at the end of perfect scoring it. But we did end up getting 1 lose at the end. We still completed it, but it was a 1 lose arena instead of a perfect win arena. It was 8-1 instead of 8-0. We were 7-0 up until the final battle there. Okay. So I have a thing in my throat right now if you guys haven't noticed. Pretty sure you have noticed by now. But, yeah, it's being annoying. Okay, well, let's just throw the Infernus. And down it goes. Well, we didn't lose it. So, yeah, well, I'll take it. Better than nothing. 1,510 is definitely better than like the 200. I know, so noticed. I know. I'm sorry about that. I have no clue where it came from. Just all of a sudden. Something up with my nostrils right now. I know, take a drink. I don't think a drink will help. It's actually in the nostrils right now. It's not actually in my throat. Just like some kind of irritation. But yeah, drinking I don't think will help much, but actually it is a little. Even though it's still in my nose. Okay, anyways. Let's go and do our final battle against what else than Wisp, Christine X, Wisp, Queen Mab. Could I do a Green Seer, Giant Spider, Kraken, Yasmin? Sure, I can go do that. Sounds like a pretty fun team. The infinite Green Seer, Giant Spider loop into the Yasmin Mythic. Also, hello, I missed a couple people there. Hello, Hardcore. Hello, Belden. Hello, Mohammed. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Nautical. Welcome all. Did I miss anyone else? Hello, Free Nightmare, if I didn't say that already. Actually, did I say any of the hellos? Hello, Steve. Hello, Maximuse. Hello, GZG. Hello, Henny. Well, there we go. If we haven't, we did now. Well, we'll go throw that over. Let him skull poke us. Double the brown. Get our mana that we need. Double the purple. Probably should have taken that brown first to get some more purple on the board. But we'll take that. Double the brown again. Please don't destroy us. Let us live. You're so close. One more battle. Just one more battle. Okay, Elamagrim first. Nice. Elamagrim again until we win. Just keep it going. Elamagrim again. And Elamagrim again. Infinite loop versus infinite loop. Who shall win? The loopier of the loops shall win. Oh, nice. A 1711. That should be like a 7,300 for today. And yep, exactly so. Look at that call. 2 off. Obviously, I wasn't going to do a random number. But yeah, that's pretty much right on the dot. What I just said, 7,300. I'll take it. I believe we're still all the way in last. Though, Holog hasn't done a single battle this week. So if he does all of his battles, boom, we just went up to like 7th. At least based on current numbers. So hopefully we'll at least be able to keep the top 8. We're 2 people down. Technically 3 people down right now. But yeah, we're 3.5 people down or something. I don't know. But yeah, Holog hasn't done his battles. As soon as he does, boom, we shoot up. I assume he'll still be around to go do his battles. I sure hope so. But we could actually even win today. Normally we've been having like a pretty big lose streak because we keep being down on people. You can even see over here. I have the people already recruited though. It's just they're coming on Sunday. They're not doing it yet. But yeah, there's as you can see, there's the whole 10-point gap there, or the 10-person, or not the 10-person, but the 2-person gap for those 10 battles. So let's go do dungeons real quick. Almost that Exynos. Oh, how close are you? Let me see. Oh, you got a war. Nice. You got a random war from a legendary task. Very, very nice. Which troop works with those trolls? Generally anything that uses a lot of purple or a lot of brown. You can get away with using almost anything for either. Let me double check. Where is Green Seer, Giant Spider, Kraken, Yasmin? Let me go do that. Okay. Oh, not over that team. Let's see. Green Seer. We've been messing with a lot of war teams lately. Green Seer, Giant Spider. And Kraken and Yasmin. Kraken. And get in that yes. The other yes. And there we go. Okay. Banner, frozen banner. And then we're good to go. There it is. Okay, let's get into it. See what I can do. Oh, so hello, Gonzalo. Welcome. But yeah, if you don't have Elamagrim and Infernus, you can put like Dragon Soul and something else that uses brown. Basically, both the troops you put in, if you don't use that combo, would want to both be using, or one of them would want to be focusing on purple, the other one would want to be focusing on brown, so that you can keep getting the mana from everything that you keep doing on the board. Okay. Well, we'll go take the blue first. Start getting that up. We have the frozen banner, so we get a lot more blue. +2. And now we can just do this on red and pretty much just win. So we'll throw that to red. And from there, we can just go and move that over. get our gem spawned. Wow, did that really miss the extra turn? He just devoured it. Luckily, he devoured it with 0 attack while also having 0 attack. So we got to win with just Kraken at this point. You got this, Kraken. It is definitely possible that we can win with just Kraken. Where's our convert, though? Do we not have one? Not a good one. Okay, I gotta get rid of green. Kraken's more important. Can we triple kill? No, double kill. Come on, double kill. Didn't get it. Didn't even get the extra turn. So we'll go for that right there. That will give most of our Kraken mana, and then we can just swipe that. Throw a Kraken, please devour. Please get devour already. Then we just go through over here. Didn't even really need the Yasmin in this instance. It was all Kraken. Kraken versus Kraken. Kraken on Kraken action. But there we go. That's just pretty much died to Kraken alone. Barely even any Yasmin coming in. Can you get mythics from summoning stones? Yes, you can get mythics from summoning stones. Summoning stones are basically gem keys, except on a specific color. So for example, if we were to go into our summoning, let me see. Soul Forge, traits, troops, yeah, troops. If we go under here, let's say for example these green guys. These things right here, these green ones, are basically a gem key that will only drop green troops. That's exactly what this is. A 100 soul, 50 emerald gem key that will drop us a ultra rare or higher underneath the green. It has to have green somewhere in it. But yeah, so it could drop you a green purple. It could drop you a famine. It could drop you, you know, anything that has green in it that's ultra rare or higher. It's just a gem key focused on a specific color. That's exactly what the summoning stones are. We're most likely going to be throwing our stuff onto this. Also, let me go do the dungeons. Almost forgot about that. I believe it's purple day today. So if we can just get the next blue day, we'll be able to get it and have everything that we're going to need. So to get all the weapons. And then we'll have everything. So let's go into Drifting Sands, into the dungeon. And let's see. Oh yeah, we can't take the offer yet. So let's just go and wipe through all of them. Might as well use this. Why not? Keep it green. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to want to take those purples for sure. See if we have any greens here area. Scouting, scanning the board. No, I don't think we have anything. As much as I want to see that we do. Alright, we'll just take some blues, I guess. Yellow will not convert correctly. Purple won't either, obviously, because we do not want to convert that out, even though we technically could if we wanted to. Okay. Can we get a green steer? Yes, we can. Let's get that down. Gets a little bit more damage and everything. And now we can just loop until the end. And Giant Spider, where can we throw you? Probably on the red right there. That gives us the green steer. We throw that onto brown, ideally. If not available, we'll find something else. Blue or purple? I don't think we need purple that bad. So we'll go do that, remove everything, and that's pretty much matched just off of split damage. Yeah, way more than enough. And now it finally extra turns when it's already done. Yasmin couldn't have done that a little bit earlier. But grab all of our resources, and this will put our purples above what the threshold that we need them at. Then we just need the blue. About to crack a lacking. Can you craft mythic troops multiple times? I believe so. I would assume so. You can craft legends multiple times. I don't see why you can't craft mythics multiple times. Xenos is still showing as craftable for me. I obviously don't have the resources to be able to craft them again, but I do believe it is you are allowed to recraft any troop that you want as many times as you want, as long as you have the resources for it, and assuming it's actually in the rotation. So yeah. The only thing that you can't recraft are weapons, because obviously there's no point in recrafting weapons, so they deliberately make it so you can't. There's no text saying that you can't on the other troops though. At least from what I've seen. Maybe there's like some kind of hidden one when you try recrafting it. Obviously I'm not going to bother though, because that would be a waste if I do it on anything. Or if I do it on like double legend or something. So we'll throw a Kraken right there. And we do indeed get a Devour. Very nice. Yasmin, go. Of course you don't land. I feel like she never lands. I know it's only a 10 green, but still. I give her some pretty good boards most of the time. And she still wants to miss. Like, a Kraken on 9 will end up hitting, and it's basically the same board. Except for the blue instead of the green. You kind of want to craft Crescendo. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't make the older weapons craftable. I still don't understand that either. There's about, like, 5% of the weapons in the game, maybe more towards 10, that are nearly unobtainable. And, yeah, I was assuming crafting would unlock it, because they said, oh yeah, you're going to be able to make weapons, but they're all new weapons, which I don't mind, like, new weapon, new content, but, we don't get all the older ones, or I should say, other people don't get all the older ones. I actually have every single weapon in the game, including the older ones, but, a good majority of people, there is probably only, like, 0.1% of people that even has every single, thing in the game, including those weapons and stuff. Because there are several dozen weapons that some people might not have a single one of them, just because they were all released way, way before in an old format of the game, and are just really, really obscure weapons at this point. Eye of Xenos was actually one of them. They ended up adding as a craftable thing. Maybe that's what they're going to slowly do, possibly. Maybe over time they're going to slowly keep adding the old weapons, because they did it for one of them. Maybe over a long period of about a year or two, they will slowly keep adding back all of the older weapons into the game and use them as crafting recipes for the for whatever new troops come out. The only problem with that is then anyone who already has them isn't getting any new content. It's just replenishing it for everyone else, but that would still be fine. I'll throw down the Kraken. Please devour. No! With 2 HP! What even? Also, it's really glitchy how summons work in the, what's it called? The dungeons. Because they come in at, like, level 1 for whatever reason. So we'll go claim that. That brings us all the way up. And now the only color we need is blue. And then we can get every single weapon in the game. And essentially have everything in the game at that point again. Once again. What would be a good non-mythic red team? Non-mythic red team. Generally, I would run like a Crimson Bat, Valkyrie, one other troop, and a Void Portal. That used to be what I used to use. It ended up working. Wasn't the greatest thing out there, but it did win most of the time. Not quite sure how it fends against the current meta, but it's basically a true damage spam team. Do some troll teams using some of the worst troops. I don't think we could get away with that. Trolls aren't really that good. What makes trolls good is the troops they get used with. I can use bad troops on good teams though. For some funny ones though. Like, let's go get the Great Maul one. That's always probably the funniest. Or not the Great Maul one. The triple threat skull spam. Using like the most unlikely skull spam troop as a tank. As our main damage of damage. As our main damage of damage. There we go. As our main... how did I spell Mercy wrong? Mercy. Put in the Mercy there. Get in the... Draculus. And... oh, what am I doing? Draculus. What am I saying? Get in the Inferno King. How did I get to Draculus? Because I was thinking of the red true damage team. Because it's normally one of the other troops I put on my red true damage. From whoever asked earlier. Except it's actually a mythic, so I couldn't say it. But I was thinking it. Shegra and then double yellow. But yeah, this team uses a peasant. One of the worst troops. Not the absolute worst. I actually do like using him a bit. Even though he's pretty bad. But, yeah, let's use peasant as our scroll spammer on this team. That's actually how good of a scroll spam team this is that it can win with a peasant up front. Generally, most scroll spam teams require you to have a ridiculously good first slot. This is not one of those cases. Okay, so let's go throw down Inferno King. That then gives us Shegra. And as you can see, he is quite destroyed already. And yeah, let's go for... you know what? Actually, move that over first so we get the extra turn. Get the Mercy down. See if we have an Inferno King anywheres. Does not look like it. So we'll go and move that down. Anything else? Anything else? No. Move that down. Nope. If it would have fallen correctly. Oh, wait, never mind. We did get it. So I'm going to go through that now. Get a kill. Come on, extra turn. Where are you? We need one little extra turn to kill it. And a Shegra. And yeah, that's a pretty match. That is quite over. And do we have anywhere that we can move this? Nowhere's too useful. Could always just throw a random mercy, but don't think we're gonna need it. There we go. Never mind. Don't think we're gonna need it. Gets it. Uses it. Got it. Okay. And that should be the last of damage unless it revives. Oh, 1 damage off. Never mind. Well, technically 3 now because he got the heal. But we can just Chagra that. And down it goes. But yeah, it's Peasants. The ultimate skull damager, apparently. Got to pitchfork all the things. Does any team use multiple Dragon Souls? You can use it as a substitute for not having multiple KrissTigger's. Like, for example, in this team, you can run double Dragon Soul instead of double KrissTigger. It gives you more explosion potential, and it gives you more consistent damage. And as a lower level player, it would actually be a higher damage output going double Dragon Soul than it would be to go double KrissTigger. Later in the game, it becomes better to do double KrissTigger though, just because of how much better KrissTigger's damage becomes. But as an early game player, basically every single time you ever see me going double KrissTigger Dragon Soul, you would end up going double Dragon Soul KrissTigger instead, because Dragon Soul at a lower level would be a higher damage output than what a KrissTigger is capable of doing. So you would want to keep that in mind when choosing, if you happen to have both of them on double. But yeah, I would say as soon as your KrissTigger has a base damage of around 15 or higher, it is better to start doing double KrissTigger instead of double Dragon Soul. You can still use double Dragon Soul, it's just it's a lot of explosion, and if they have like a famine or something, it's just really annoying. Famine, Scion, stuff like that can really get in the way. It's still a good 400k souls away from Dawnbringer. Yeah, it takes a very, 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 very long time to get to Dawnbringer. I don't know how I'll feel when another one of those come out, especially if they do that next patch. It's like, oh no! I won't mind grinding it out, but hopefully it'll at least be worth it, if nothing else. Make it seem like it was worth the grind. I do have to say, as overly expensive the Dawnbringer is, and how I personally feel like it's really not worth getting, I do have to say, I'm not disappointed in that weapon. I'm more disappointed in the Mythic than I am in the weapon itself. The weapon actually is pretty cool. I hated on it a little bit initially, but yeah, that's actually really solid. 20 mana cost, triple color for your hero. Wish it was some different actual useful classes though. All 3 of those colors have like such ridiculously bad class types. But it has a lot of damage to all AoE. Boosts based on yellow. Gains a bunch of barrier. And it gains even more on top of all that. It does so much. And then you can use any traits basically that you want with it if you really wanted to, based on whatever hero you wanted to roll with. So it's kind of cool. Good evening, Das. Welcome. After midnight, best time to watch Tacet's live stream. Is it past midnight for you? Wow, that is really late. It's actually 8:30 by me, and I was actually going to head to bed soon because I need to wake up early tomorrow morning. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Because I did want to wrap up just a little bit earlier than I normally do. We will be extending the stream tomorrow night when we end up doing it, though we will be skipping our normal morning stream. But tomorrow night we will have a redeem code to make up for the fact that we didn't do a stream earlier. But anyways, guys, is there any last minute questions? Wow, it's around 2:30 by you. Some of you guys stay up too late. But then again, I stay up that late too, sometimes. I sometimes stay up to like 8 a.m. I have done that many times in the past already, particularly on Mondays. But yeah, it happens sometimes. Not that often, but it does happen. Anyways, guys, I am going to be heading out. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Best of luck with everything. 2:30 by you too. Wow, you stay up very late, you guys. Get some sleep. If nothing else, me ending early will let you guys go to sleep then. There we go. Yeah, time zones. The problem with time zones. Where would you have to be 2:30 right now? Wouldn't that have to be like Eastern Europe or something like that? Pretty sure. Somewhere around there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming down. Best of luck with everything. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. Do keep in mind, as I mentioned again, just to reiterate one last time, we will be skipping the Saturday morning stream. I have an esports thing I need to do. Hopefully we come back with lots of monies. Top prize is 500. Lowest possible prize is 100. It's a pretty small tournament as far as like only like several dozen people, but it's also a newer game, so hopefully we will be able to win it. We'll find out. Ended up placing 8th last time, and I need to place at least top 4th in these finals to actually get anything. So I was 1 win off last time. Maybe we'll get it this time. Anyways, come back with a cup then. A cup of tea? A cup of tea. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful night. Have a good weekend. See you all later. Goodbye.